TikTok looks harmless. Short videos, quick entertainment, endless scrolling. But behind the screen, something much more powerful is happening. Because TikTok is not just showing videos, it's studying attention. Every swipe, every pause, every second you stop scrolling. The algorithm watches all of it, learning what makes people laugh, what shocks them, what keeps them addicted. And the scary part is, it works incredibly well. Millions of people open TikTok for just a few minutes, then suddenly realize an hour has disappeared. Some experts believe apps like TikTok are changing human attention spans completely, training people to consume faster, think faster, scroll faster, until silence itself starts feeling uncomfortable. But maybe the biggest question is, what happens when an algorithm understands human attention better than humans do themselves? Because TikTok may not just be competing for your time anymore. It may be reshaping the way people think, one swipe at a time.
The rise of TikTok did not become powerful by accident. At first, it looked simple. Short videos, fast entertainment, easy scrolling. But behind that simplicity was one of the most advanced recommendation systems ever created. Unlike older social media platforms, TikTok understood something important very quickly. Human attention is short and becoming shorter. Instead of asking people to search for content, TikTok pushed content directly toward them, instantly, one video after another. Endless, seamless, personalized. And people loved it because the app removed friction completely. No thinking, no searching, no waiting. Just constant stimulation.
The algorithm learned rapidly. If someone paused on a video for even a few seconds, TikTok noticed. If they watched until the end, the system learned. If they replayed it, the algorithm became even smarter. Every interaction became feedback. Every swipe trained the system, until TikTok became frighteningly accurate at predicting what people wanted to watch next. And that's when the platform exploded. Millions became billions. Trends spread globally within hours. Unknown creators became famous overnight. Attention itself became the product. But maybe the most important thing TikTok changed was not entertainment. It was human behavior. Addiction and dopamine. TikTok is not just entertaining. It's engineered to keep people watching. Every swipe is unpredictable. And that unpredictability matters because the human brain is highly sensitive to rewards, especially unexpected ones. Sometimes the next video is boring. Sometimes it's funny, emotional, shocking, satisfying. And that uncertainty creates something powerful. Dopamine. The same psychological mechanism connected to gambling can also exist inside endless scrolling, because users never know what the next swipe will bring. So they keep scrolling again and again and again. TikTok understands this extremely well. The platform is designed to remove stopping points completely. No loading, no waiting, no natural pause, just continuous stimulation, which slowly changes behavior.
Attention spans become shorter. Silence feels uncomfortable. Focus becomes harder. Many people now struggle to watch long videos, read books, or even sit quietly without reaching for their phone. And maybe the scariest part is, most users never realize it's happening, because addiction rarely feels dangerous in the beginning. It feels entertaining, easy, normal, until the habit becomes automatic. One swipe before sleeping. One swipe after waking up. One swipe during boredom. One swipe during stress. Until eventually, the app stops being something people use and starts becoming something people depend on.
The algorithm? TikTok's real power is not the videos. It's the algorithm behind them. Most social media platforms depend heavily on who people follow, but TikTok changed the system completely. The platform cares less about friendships and more about behavior. What people watch, what they replay, what they pause on. Even hesitation becomes data. Every second of attention teaches the algorithm something new. And over time, TikTok begins building a psychological profile of each user. Not just what they like, but what emotionally affects them. What makes them curious, angry, excited, sad, addicted. Which makes the For You page incredibly powerful. Because the feed is different for everyone. Two people can open TikTok at the same moment and experience completely different realities. Different opinions, different trends, different emotions. All selected by an invisible system. And the longer someone uses the app, the more accurate that system becomes. Eventually, TikTok stops guessing. It starts predicting. Predicting what users will watch next. What keeps them engaged longer? What increases emotional reactions? Because emotional content spreads faster. Especially outrage, fear, controversy. The algorithm learns this quickly. And once attention becomes the goal, the system naturally pushes content that keeps people emotionally reactive. Not necessarily informed. Not necessarily healthy. Just engaged. And maybe that changes something deeper than entertainment. Maybe it changes the way people think itself. Consequences and ending. Maybe TikTok is just entertainment. Maybe it's harmless. But when billions of people spend hours every day inside systems designed to control attention, the effects become impossible to ignore. Attention spans are changing. Focus is becoming harder. Silence feels uncomfortable for many people now. Even boredom, something once normal, is disappearing. Because the brain becomes used to constant stimulation, constant movement, constant rewards. And over time, real life can start feeling slower than the algorithm. Some experts believe this could affect concentration, memory, learning, even emotional stability, especially for younger generations, who grow up surrounded by endless digital stimulation from childhood. But the consequences may go even deeper. Because algorithms don't just shape entertainment anymore. They shape culture, opinions, trends, conversations, what people care about, what people fear, what people become obsessed with.
And when billions of minds are influenced by invisible systems, society itself begins to change. Quietly, slowly, one recommendation at a time. The most powerful part of TikTok is not the app people see. It's the system people don't see. The endless calculations happening in the background, learning human behavior constantly, adapting constantly, improving constantly. Because attention has become one of the most valuable resources on Earth. And TikTok learned how to capture it better than almost anyone else. Maybe the future danger is not people controlling technology, but technology learning how to control people, one swipe at a time.